friends, how are we keeping? It's a pleasure to be here. Big round of applause for Trista for doing such a great job. Fair play. And a big round of applause for Mezrab and for Michael and Ido for putting this night on. Fuck me, there's a lot of people in this room. It's nice to be here. I'm over from Ireland, so it's been a pleasure. Do we have any Irish in tonight? Way in the back, like Irish people prefer it, like, you know what I mean? Stay away from us. We don't want anybody to know we're here but Charlotte. We'll be alright to chat at the end of the night. Where are you from?
Belfast City.
Oh, fair play, Chad.
Yeah.
It's nice to have it. What are you laughing at? The fucking problem with Belfast, you cunt, yeah. The fucking prick this fucking guy is. Look at this lad over here, like. Is that in the UK? No, it's not. It's in Ireland, you cunt. So what are you going to do with this guy? Right out front, like. Right off the bat, like I'm trying to say hello, and then this guy's... No, you obviously don't know what's going on either, like, do you? Look at this guy in the leather jacket. Are you joking me? Is that it? That's it? You went out tonight saying, that's the look you're going with. Fair play to him. Look at this lad over here. Even you're sitting there going, man, I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. I don't even know how I ended up here. Like, I'm just Italy. We have a great time, yeah? You're over here with the Dickies top going, what the fuck's going on over here? Like, are you building, yeah? Are you a builder? No. And then this guy, what part of Italy are you from? Sicily. Oh shit. I take everything back. Fucking mafioso, but look at this guy. He's about to take out the, like, I'll fucking kill you, motherfucker. It's a great jacket. That's a great jacket right there. It's a fucking phenomenal jacket. You know what I'll do? I'll cheers that jacket. I'm gonna cheers that jacket. It's a phenomenal jacket. Look at this guy. He doesn't even drink because he's like, I kill people. I have to be straight. Like, how many bodies has that jacket seen? Like, how many people you killed in that jacket? It must be at least 10. It must be at least 10 people that you killed with that jacket. This guy's over here going, I'm only here because if I'm not, he's gonna kill me. Like, it's weird. Like, it's a weird way to make friends, sir. But fair play to you. At least you made them. That was a good line, wasn't it? What's your name? Omar. Fuck me, that's the least Italian name I've ever That is a ridiculously non-Italian Italian name, like. Omar. Are you joking me? You're hanging out with an Omar. What the fuck are you doing? Like, no wonder you're getting right against the fucking curtain, like, they're like, just push him as far in as you can. Like. His buddy's name is Omar. We really don't want to know these people, like. I'm only messing with it. What's your name? Dario. See, there you fucking go, like. That name's getting fucking pussy, like, you know what I mean? That name's like, hey, what's your name? Dario. Fucking alright, I'm gonna chat to the guy. What's your name? Omar. Oh, we're leaving the pub. Getting the fuck out of this place. It's a weird name, isn't it? I'm sorry, Omar. No, I'm only messing with you. You got the orange bag, so I mean, at least you're doing well. Come on. He's such a happy face, like, I can't help but just kind of rip him up like that. Welcome to Ireland, ladies and gentlemen. Like, this is how we say hello. What the fuck are you doing? Alright, it's great to see you. What the fuck is your problem, like? You got a problem with me? Fuck you. Alright, yeah, we're alright now. Jesus Christ. Get a fucking pint and get over this shit, huh? What the fuck, like? Got fucking Omar over here. He's playing a wild one right now. Let's be honest, like. Are you checking him out, yeah? He's checking you out. Look at Omar over here with the lean, like. Look at Omar over here with the lean. He's just sitting there going, it's gotta work, Connor. Check this shit out, huh? You see my jacket? Italian leather, baby. From man Omar, like. But I'm over from Dublin. I'm over from Dublin. I'm a Galway head, so I'm from the west of Ireland. But we got a west of Ireland. Is that a west of Ireland cheer, or is that just somebody going, hey? It was an Irish, yay! So fair play. I can't see back there. All I can see is Omar. I love Italian leather money. Make sure I get his number afterward, yeah. Just make it weird, like, is Omar, is he a gay man, is he? No, he's not a gay man. Sorry, Omar. I'm not either, but fuck me if you have somebody who you like. Just the way you wear that jacket, like. Makes me feel something. Makes me feel something, you know what I mean? You can see it right there. Look at the way he wears that jacket, like. You're over here crossing your legs because of the Woody, like, you know what I mean? This guy's over here going, fuck me, I was going to open it, but I can't go akimbo tonight. Omar is fucking, Jesus Christ, is that jacket sexy. Serious jacket, like. I'm over from Dublin. I've lived in Dublin the last 7 years. And I run a comedy club in Dublin. And I moved from Galway, which would be the west coast where culchies live. Do you know what I mean? You know, you'd spit on them in Amsterdam. Spit on them, like. Not city folk. Do you know what I mean? Rural. Rural people, like. With heads like me, like, you know what I mean? I look better in the wind, let's be honest. Gets him out there in the wind, he looks better. Standing still, it's very scary scene, actually. It's my best attempt at a Dutch accent, like, I'm sorry about that. I'm over from I was over in Dublin, like, and I moved to Dublin from Galway. Right, I moved from Dublin to Galway, from Galway to Dublin, excuse me. Are we all good? Okay, here we go. West coast to the east coast, right? And I moved to the Big Smoke to follow my dream to be a comedian, Omar. Follow my dream to be a comedian, like, you know what I mean? And I got up to the Big Smoke and I was about 2 months in. And this will give you a bit of an insight to Dublin, because it's a wild city. And I had a great time for Amsterdam because it's a wild city as well. Because there's people from fucking everywhere. And they're all insane. A lot of them, like. But Ireland's one of the few countries that actually pays their crazy people. All you have to be in Ireland to get a bit of money is crazy. That's it, like. All you have to do is show up to the post office 1 day a week and they'll fucking give you money. Like, you have big heroin needle sticking out of your, hell yeah, what's the story? How are you, Jimmy? What's the crack with you? Jesus Christ, just sign there. We'll give you, thanks very much. Mind yourself, will you? You mind yourself. Get out there and create some atmosphere, you fucking animal. Come on. And off Jimmy goes, create an atmosphere, like. Other countries kill these people. In Ireland, we fucking say, get after it, Jimmy. Come on yourself, like. This man is a fucking local legend. He's been living in the streets for damn near fucking 20 years. We don't know how he does it. Just keep feeding him, because he's a fucking miracle, let me tell you. This man's a fucking miracle. He's like Jesus. Oh, man. He's like Jesus. So I was in Dublin, right? And I was 2 months in, and I just finished a really good gig, right? So I was in the Big Smoke, and I made Big Smoke people laugh, and I was well chuffed with myself. And I went outside and I was fucking strutting. I'm not gonna lie, Omar. I was strutting, like. I was strutting down the stairs, like. I was having a bit of a moment with myself. I was feeling good about myself. I was high on life, like. And I went outside of a pub that I was gigging at, and I rolled up a cigarette. And as I finished rolling that cigarette, ladies and gentlemen, a homeless man came around the corner. And he came up to me and he goes, hey bud, do you mind if I rob a smoke off you? And I was like, man, you're not going to believe it, the stars have aligned. I'm after just rolling this cigarette. And I'm happy to pass it on to yourself, sir. Here you go. Fucking another human being doing a good thing for another human fucking being. Here we go, the night is getting better, ladies and gentlemen. And he looked at me dead in the eye. And he said, I only smoke Marlboro Red, you fucking cunt. And I was sat there in that moment going, how the fuck did I fail at that? You ever fucking reach a moment in life where you're like, man, I fucking nailed that one and I still failed, like, you know what I mean? Life's hard enough. I saw that as a fucking immediate fucking fair play, and now I'm a fucking douchebag because of it, like. He fucking stormed off. Big old huffing him, like, I'm standing there like a fucking idiot with a fucking cigarette going, ah, fuck, you know what I mean? I've carried around a box of Marlboro Reds ever since. I haven't seen him since, like, you know what I mean? Let's be honest, he's probably fucking dead, like, let's be honest. You're pulling back at me on that, like? You're pulling back on me on that. Fuck that guy. Fuck him, like. Let's be honest, like. I was trying to fucking do a nice thing. I was having a great time. Comes around the corner, asks for a smoke, bang. I was going to give him a smoke, and he tells me to go fuck myself. Fuck him. I hope he found a Marlboro Red, and he lit it up, and the first fucking puff that he took gave him a heart attack. Bang, died immediately. Fucking arsehole. I know that's an interesting way to start a show. How many people saw it opening like that? I mean, how did he start the show? Well, I'm pretty sure he wanted some guy to die in Dublin. And then there was a fella with a Latin name from Italy. It was very strange, actually. Very strange, like. I don't know if he's dead. If you see him, tell him to fuck himself anyway. I don't know his name, like. Like, I'm from a part of the country, in Ireland, I'm from a part of the world where you can find for sale signs for sale. Give you a bit of a fucking level on where I'm coming from, like, do you know what I mean? There was a lad named Jimmy, right? Jimmy, there was a building for sale in Clifton, in Connemara, right? It's way out west. So he came into the pub one day and he goes, lads, great idea. And we're all like, what's this going on? Like, he goes, see that building for sale over there? We're like, yeah. He goes, guess what I'm going to do? We're like, what's that? He goes, I'm going to fucking buy it for sale. And guess what I'm going to do after that? I'm going to put for sale signs in it. And I'm going to sell them for fucking sale. Now, of course, everybody who heard this story thought Jimmy was, in fact, retarded. Any regular, like, everybody can see that's a stupid fucking idea, like, you know? But of course, you have to fucking pick up your mates, like, so you're like, fucking, Jimmy, that's retarded, man. That's the stupidest idea I've ever fucking heard, like, and but he was into it, like, he gave emotion into it, and he was like, fuck it, lads, I'm doing it. And sure enough, he bought it. Bought the fucking building. Put out a big old sign, Jimmy's for sale sign for sale shop. In the first week, he gave 5 for sale signs. 5 for sale signs for sale. Next week, 10. 10 for sale signs for fucking sale at Jimmy's for sale sign for fucking sale shop. Ah. And again, everybody thought Jimmy was fucking, he's a bit touched, let's be honest with you. But then recession hit in 2008, and everything went for sale. Jimmy made a fucking fortune. He made a fucking fortune. He's now driving around in a brand new Mercedes calling everybody cunts, like. I told you I'd work, you cunts! There goes fucking Jimmy, fair play to him, like. I love it when retards win. I love it when retards win. Because everybody in town thought Jimmy was retarded for coming up with this business plan. But then Jimmy proved himself to not be retarded based on the modern judgment of retardation, which is monetary gain. So Jimmy made money off of something that people thought was retarded. Which then made Jimmy not retarded, because it's an odd time in the world. Like, you can be as retarded as you can be. But all you need is money. If you have money and you are retarded, you can reach upwards of the presidency of the United States of America. All you need is money. You can be as retarded as retards can get, and you can still reach the highest position of power. Jimmy proved that. Jimmy proved that he was a multi-million retarder. You know what I mean? Which got me thinking, like. Got me thinking, because everybody judged Jimmy for being retarded. And then Jimmy proved himself to not be retarded based on monetary gain. So does that mean Does that mean that everybody who thought that Jimmy was retarded is, in fact, retarded? Because they don't even have the ability to judge as to whether or not a person is, in fact, retarded. Which, if you were to ask me, is pretty fucking retarded. It's the circle of retardation. I can feel a lot of the room coming back to me after I finished the joke. I can feel a few of you going, I'm going to kill this guy. But it's interesting to me, like, because I've done retarded shit, and I think we can all collectively here admit that there's at least one point in your lifetime where you've done something so fucking stupid that you've had to acknowledge to yourself that, fuck, I might be retarded. I think we can all say that safely and go, fucking hell, yeah, I can remember. You're remembering it right now. Oh, God, that time when you did that thing and you went, fuck, I'm probably retarded, like, this is the stupidest moment of my life, like, I took the wrong train for 20 minutes, knowing that I was going in the wrong direction the other day, but convincing myself that Google Maps was trying to fucking lie to me. It's like, you know what, fuck Google. This is the way I've chosen, and this is the way I'm gonna go. Fuck it. And then I ended up fucking almost late, you know what I mean? That's retarded. That's something, that is a retarded thing to do, look. Are you guys a couple, yeah? No? Are you in love? Is anybody here? Omar, are you in love, buddy? Not in love. No? Are you retarded? No. Both equally as tough questions, like, isn't it weird? Like, love is retarded as well, isn't it, Omar? Like, you know, you lose yourself for no reason. It's retarded. It's retarded to fall in love. It's stupid. It's easier just to be on your own, Omar. You know what I mean? Just get your leather jacket out. You know, you're just cruising out. You're like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna look cool in public with my leather jacket. Like, you gotta settle down, Omar. You gotta make any commitments? No, fuck that. That's retarded, man. Fucking Omar. I'm a badass motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? I've been in love before, and love made me feel like I was retarded. You know, not in a bad way. In a good, retarded way. I've been lucky enough to find love before, and I hope to find it again. You know, it's important. I was in Galway, and it was one of the only moment. It was one of those rare times in life where you meet somebody and you lock eyes with them, and all of a sudden there's an immediate energy. And thankfully, I followed it up. Do you know what I mean? And we were flying, and we hit it off, like. We had a few pints, and then we met up again, and 2 months later, we were in love, like. And I'd never known that kind of happiness to exist. It was like, fucking hell, this is class, like. But this is during recessionary times in Galway. And there wasn't much work going. And the girl I was seeing at the time, she was a businesswoman, and by all accounts remains today. And she was flying it. She was looking to get into a big corporation, big company, make a fair wage for herself, and fair play to her, ladies and gentlemen, she did it. She got a big job in a big corporation in London. She had to move. And she was working about 70, 80 hours a week. So we didn't get to see each other. We didn't see each other for 6 months, ladies and gentlemen. 6 months. 6 fucking months. Out of a sign of solidarity for our love, I decided that I wouldn't masturbate. That I would save my love juice for my lady. I can feel a few groans. Obviously, Omar, you wouldn't have made the same decision. It was a retarded move, let's be honest. But I was in love. I was in love, ladies and gentlemen. I was mad for this woman, and I was fucking. We didn't see each other for 6 months, and needless to say, after about a week, my penis and I, we got into a bit of a dispute. To read, after a week, I'd wake up in the morning, the lad would be out there, he goes, man, what the fuck is going on? This is fucking ridiculous. You haven't looked at me in a week, like, did I say something? What's going on? You going through a bad time? Being depressed? We always help each other out through depression. We're always there for each other, huh? Come on, we used to have a good thing going on. We had ourselves, and when she was around, we had our thing. What's going on? We gotta mend this bridge, buddy. I'm getting lonely down here, and I'm like, man, just shut up. This is commitment. This is love. This is sacrifice. He's going, this is bullshit, buddy. This is fucking bullshit. I thought we knew each other. We've known each other for our whole lives. Like, I thought we were doing all right. Like, this is fun. It's gonna end in tragedy, man. This is bullshit. Shut up. I go into the shower, and sure enough, the same thing. This used to be our favorite time. This used to be our favorite time. We had the soap and the suds and the natural lubricants. And now all you do is piss out of me. All you do is piss out of me. You treat me like a tramp. I want a new body. I don't know, it's tough. It's tough to go to penis counselling. One man sitting in a room with another man chatting about one man's penis. It's like, listen man, we can't get you to another body, but hopefully we can work these emotions out. It's weird, like, has anybody in here ever been there? No, really. It was tough. It was tough, ladies and gentlemen, it was tough. But after 6 months, she came back. We met each other at the bus stop, and it was magical. We looked into each other's eyes, and the same magic was there. And we kissed, and we embraced each other, and electricity shot through each other's spines. Like, well, I can only speak for my spine, but fuck me, was it powerful, like. And then all of a sudden, 6 months felt like 6 seconds. It was as if it never happened. It was great, like. We went back to the house, and I cooked a candlelit dinner. And we opened up our first bottle of wine. It was magical. And then we opened up the second bottle of wine, and I cooked an apple tart, but I had burnt the top of the tart, so I had to put a load of brown sugar on the top of it. It was a retarded tart. But it was good, you know what I mean? We made it through. We finished the second bottle of wine, ladies and gentlemen, and we made our way to the bedroom, and we had absolutely amazing sex for a very short period of time. The only problem is that, well, she drowned. She drowned. She's no longer with us. That's a cum joke. It's a cum joke. She drowned in my cum. Which was extremely difficult to explain to the family. Her father called me up and was like, man, what happened? And I was like, listen man, I loved your daughter so much that I didn't masturbate for 6 months and she was away, like. And then we had sex and it was just so much. It just kept coming out and I was like, sweetie, come back. It was like a pool. It was like, sweetie, come back, sweetie, come back. Sweetie, come back, sweetie, come back. And she was just like, boom, 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 boom. Sweetie, come back, boom, boom, boom. Sweetie, boom, boom, boom. Sweetie, come back, boom, boom. She was gone. It was the weirdest eulogy I've ever had to give. Thank you all for coming. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is McDonough-Flynn. Hope to see you all again. All the best. Good luck. Thank you.